Yo, what's up guys? We got PokeaimMD here. We got a UU Showdown live. We're going to be using Z-Zap Cannon Starmie. It's stronger than Thunder by like, what is it, 10% now? Because they weaken Thunder? I don't know why they weaken these moves, man. I really don't understand. Like, 120 was fine. It makes no difference. But it turns into a stronger Electrium Z attack, base 190, so that's pretty cool. I'm probably just going to fire off some raw Zap Cannons. I'll be real. Like, I'm crazy. I will fire off a raw Zap Cannon if I need to. No Z, no cap. But we got Bandit Ape with Choice Scarf Hydreigon, Defensive Scizor, Defensive Hippowdon, and yeah, Mega Manectric. Had to use Mega Manectric again. I think it is a lot more use in UU than it did in OU. I think it is kind of devastating in OU though, I'll be honest. I think at times it can definitely be very devastating. But, oh, is my mic starting to actually pick up my sound? That's awesome. I've had like some issues with the mic. Like sometimes it's really low. I don't know if you guys notice when I have like friends on the channel or something. But yeah, hopefully a nice chill live. Have some fun. Smack someone with a Zap Cannon, you know. This is like basic Volt Turn though. Like this is literally Volt Turn. Like, literally basic Volt Turn. So Memo. Why can I not say Araquanid? Araquanid, Donphan, Luke, Main, Latias. Now, I really love my opponent's team. Just the look of it and the style. I'm assuming it's like double Sash plus Luke. Absolutely devoured by Hydreigon. Absolutely devoured by Hydreigon, which is really nice. Doesn't care about plus 2 Lucario. I gotta be careful though, because I want to keep Hippo healthy as well. How do we win this game? Let's see. Hippowdon checks. Lucario, Manectric, Lottie to an extent, I guess. A few more. It can check everything to an extent besides Araquanid. You can even check Mamoswine. I love Scizor because Scizor deals with Mamoswine as well as Latias, which is, I guess, something that Hippowdon doesn't deal with as well. But like I said, it can check it. It can check Mamoswine. It can take a hit if need be and get off like 40-something% with Earthquake. Keeping Hydreigon healthy is important. Mach Punch on Infernape. I mean, U-turn on Infernape is going to be nice too. I'm going to leave Scizor. Now, what I'm thinking is a U-turn out on Mamoswine or Araquanid lead. Maybe slower, depending on what he leads off with. If he leads off with Mamoswine, I can U-turn out into my Starmie and I can just Hydro Pump immediately. If he does go the Araquanid route, I mean, ideally here I'm actually faster because then he doesn't get up webs. Nice. 68%. Hard Starmie. Ayy. Alright, so it's leftovers Araquanid. I'm a Gigavolt Havoc. I don't think you'll see it coming. This should kill 190 base power. It did not kill. I am very, very unimpressed. I'm also very unimpressed by... I want to raw Zap Cannon, but I'll just Rapid Spin. I'm really unimpressed by that damage. Very unimpressed by that damage. Very, very, very. 66? To I know Araquanid is bulky and Starmie. He doesn't get analytic boost if it goes faster, but come on, man, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. Either way, I spin, which was Starmie's goal. I thought that worked out like a lot better for me than what it looked like. I'm trying to calc that. Let's see how much did that have done to Araquanid. Because I have the calc versus Empoleon here, and man, Empoleon takes. Does it calc analytic? Don't tell me calc analytic. Yeah, Empoleon takes 70 to 83%. Why Araquanid taking nothing? I know Araquanid has a lot of Spadef. He had to be like max, right? And that's a low roll on max. Well, he can be careful too. Doesn't matter if he spams webs. I have more rapid spins, way more rapid spins than him. Yo, I'm scared that this is not going to KO. I'm very scared this is not going to KO, but main is for sure my best play. Mega Evolve, and I'm not going to predict Mamoswine, especially when I have a defensive Scizor, which checks a lot of his team. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Thunderbolt. He can obviously go out to his Lightning Rod Manectric if he wants to and absorb this. Wow, that not KOing really threw me off. I'm guessing he's like max Spadef careful or something. Okay, then I got a mid-roll if he's max. Which means that Manectric might not be able to KO you either. Thunderbolt does 52 to 62. Yeah, so it's in my opponent's favor to actually live this hit. Which... I guess thinking about being up aren't the end of the world because, again, my Hydreigon's my main form of speed control. It's a Scarfer, so it doesn't really care. Yeah. That boy gets up his webs. Unfortunate. I'm scared of the HP grass. Okay, 11 point. Man, pick up this KO. Yeah, get out of there. Alright, so unfortunately my opponent gets their webs up and my Starmie isn't able to do what I wanted it to do in this game. Scizor is by far my best Mammal Swine switch, and I'm assuming he's Sash Mammal. As he goes, Donphan. Is he Fire Fang Donphan? Why was Donphan the play there? Or is he Helmet and he expected me to go out into my he expected me to go for U-turn. Because in theory, I mean not in theory, I do beat Donphan. Because I'm gonna check Manectric with I'm gonna end up checking Manectric with Scarf Hydreigon anyway. Ooh, as he goes, Luke. This is fine as well. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I don't bother. I think I don't know why he's switching. Like I would U-turn there if anything, right? Unless he just expected me to switch, but brings out Lottie. I want rocks, but this is not the turn to go for them. Why does Sand look so weird? I mean, who am I to judge? Scizor is literally there for this. And I want to keep my Mamoswine's Mach Punch, because that could be the difference between knocking out Lucario or knocking out Mamoswine. Every bit of chip damage on Latias matters too. I don't know if this is Scarf Lottie on this type of build. I don't know if it's Z either. I don't believe Gigable Havoc will knock out my Scizor though. And if he didn't double, but if he doubled into Lucario, this would have been fine. Yeah, so goes for Devastating Drake there. Gonna Roost as my opponent has Devastating Drake into HP Fire. Alright, so big turn for me. Big turn for him, excuse me. Not for me. Lucario doesn't really count as a Draco resist, so I'm gonna drop a Draco. It's gonna do about 40-something%. Unless it's like AV Donphan. Really big turn though, because I just lost one of my main Lottie switchings. However, I don't think he's Calm Mind Lottie when he has Hidden Power Fire and Devastating Drake. That's tough, man. This is tough. Is it actually AV Donphan? That boy was not AV. So I don't want to take an Ice Shard if I can afford to not take an Ice Shard, right? As it just goes for Earthquake. Throw up a Rocks. I can't actually beat the spin 1v1, but I can keep Hippowdon healthy enough to actually deal with potentially Mamo and Luke. And even Manectric now, because now it gets a little bit tougher, right? I mean, I click Draco for free versus this guy. Soon I click Dark Pulse too. He's just going to spin. I'm going to slack off. If he actually chooses to not spin with his Donphan, gosh, I need water. If he actually chooses to not spin with his Donphan, and they get the most out of the turn, just Quake here. Quake into slack offs. What is doing 20%? 23. Not too bad. Gonna be as healthy as possible, of course. I still value going for rocks at different turns because like I don't lose much from this. I either force a spin on that and then I get a slack off because I'm not 2-hit KOing him anyway. I don't think he has Ice Shard on his Donphan, but I'm not sure either. I guess on this type of turn, I still don't lose much by going for. I want to pressure the Manectric. I want to limit switchings. That's the main thing, right? By going for rocks. This is why I value rocks here because, yeah, if he gets in Lottie, it's a bad turn for me, you know. I really doubt he is Calm Mind. HP Fire. Oh my gosh, I was wrong. So now I gotta take a +1 Draco. Calm Mind HP Fire, man. Like I thought it was more of a lure set with like Thunderbolt, HP Fire, Devastating Drake. I get a Manectric. If I keep my own Manectric healthy, I can deal with that. He's gonna have to HP Grass here. If I get in Hippo, yeah, Luke is problematic no matter what. I need to keep Hydreigon around. Okay, so but I got rocks damage on Manectric, and my Manectric is at full, which is the difference between 2-hit KOing with like Flamethrower or something, so. Yeah, that's the difference between 2-hit KOing and Manectric with Flamethrower. So like mine 2 KOs him, but his doesn't 2 KO me. Donphan goes down. I'm still not in a good position right now at all. Calm mind. So the reason I didn't whirlwind initially is because I kind of had to go off. Okay, you can crit me. I mean, that doesn't really matter so much. I feel like I had to go off him. Do I want to Volt Switch here? Well, he crits me, so Overheat actually knocks me out. Fire Blast. Dark Pulse, he can actually freely click Close Combat by doing that. I can still flinch Lucario, but it could also be just justified. I don't think I have an out here. I don't think I have an out here at all. Yeah, his sets hits Max Spadef, Careful, Araquanid, and Calm Mind, HP Fire, Z Draco Lottie definitely just caught me off guard. Cool team on my opponent's part. Really cool team. Really cool team. And it didn't even matter that I went for Volt Switch right there, because I needed as many Pokemon as possible. Volt Switch might have put him in range of U-turn, so I could have U-turn, knocked out Manectric, and had 3 Pokemon around by going Infernape. Fernape actually lives, I think, a Draco from Unboosted Lottie sometimes as well. Yeah, for the most part. So I could U-turn on Lottie, get some chip, if not KO with rocks. So I mean, he can choke here and not go for close combat. I can go off that, I suppose. Oh my god. He should E-speed twice into this dude did not care. Good game. I was gonna say he should E-speed twice into Ice Shard, and that will guarantee the game. Like, otherwise he's opening up the door for me to hacks him. But no, that guy smacked me. Why'd you say A? How'd you say A so quickly? Hello, have fun. This Spectre sub. I'm not a big fan of Gligar versus this matchup at all. It's usually sub-toxic on this thing too. I'm gonna try and Zap Cannon that Kyurem, like Zap Cannon it. SD Gliscor can win. I mean, excuse me. Well, yeah, I guess if it is SD, it can actually win. If it's like Cursed Gliscor too, it can win too. But I wanna Starmie him. Z, Mega, Subtoxic. This could be Specs, man, which just devours me. Rocks, Violet. It doesn't really help me. My only lead that doesn't get, like, absorbed, literally absorbed by Kyurem. Everything else just gets smacked by him, man. If I lead Scizor, he's going to be an HP Fire variant, like, bet. So Ape basically puts me in an okay position versus like that one lead that's very problematic, aka Kyurem. Leads off with Diancie. I'm not even going to U-turn, I'm just going to hard switch into Hippowdon. I don't want to reveal that I'm choice banned. And I'd rather trade rocks. Yes, he's going to be able to get in Kyurem now, and probably just going to mess me up with a Specs Ice Beam or Specs Draco or something. Rocks mean that I get to chip away at his Kyurem as well. Toxic. Okay. I'm gonna make the Starmie play here because I would think he would go Gligar or exactly Gligar or Slowbro. I'm just gonna Ice Beam. I'm not gonna predict, especially because this is analytic boosted. He may stay in, even expecting me to Rapid Spin. He does have obviously the Slowbro that can come in. Diancie is a decent play because of Sand and Spadef boost. Yeah, this will do a good chunk to everything, man. I keep like. I really do need water. Need some nice water. Where's this Specs Hydreigon? Yep. Oh, of course it lives. Unfortunately, it lives. I had a feeling something like that would happen, man. But that sucks that it lives. It's just based on I mean, that's amazing for Manectric, because Manectric can now actually Volt Switch and he can't stop it. That's his defogger. He literally cannot stop me from Volt Switching. So I'm very happy about that. As Salazzle is going to come out. If I see leftovers, I'll say if I see leftovers of Black Sludge, I know you're set. But because I have Bullet Punch to put this thing in range of my... because I have Bullet Punch to put this thing in range of my Mach Punch, Hippowdon's still my best play here. For sure. And Salazzle taking that Rocks turn is like really, really, really important. That boy is that Specs? That has to be Specs, right? 47 to a Hippo? Yeah, that's Specs. Specs is hell. It's not? Wow, it just does that much. I mean, I'm dropping a Draco again. I don't care that you have a DNC. I have a Scizor as a pivot, so... yeah, I'm sorry. That thing is a giant threat. Bro, I'm gonna attack what's in front of me. I mean, I just attacked what was in front of me. Starmie comes out here. I'm trying to open up my door for Scizor, so... as he Rock Polishes... just gonna Gigavolt Havoc. And Infernape needs to be because Infernape needs to be like Z close combated. I can weaken him with Mach Punch, which will help me out my Scizor in the back. This should 2-hit KO. Trace Band Iron Fist. Help my Scizor in the back. I still have my Dragon to help me with ooh, good pivot. I still have a Dragon to help me pivot into Slowbro as well. I needed that chip on Cobalion though. As he goes Diancie. Not sure why. I'll get in Scizor here. Like, Slowbro can still beat me if it, I guess, paralyzes everything. The fact that Gligar is gone is huge, but the fact that he still has Kyurem is also pretty big too. I want to Mega Evolve my Manectric, but I can't do it just yet. Right? I cannot. Alright, so Roost here is fine. As he goes Cobalion. I can still Roost on Diancie and Slowbro, so I'm going to U-turn here. I did nothing. Hey, and he gives me my Mega, which is really good. Yeah, giving me my Mega is huge. Especially now that I can just Volt Switch. If he stays in, then he takes a ton, which is good for Scizor in the late game. He's probably going to sack Gligar. Yup. Nice. Big Kyurem about to come out. I think I can win the game without Manectric, even though it gets harder. So I'm actually just going to Flamethrower here. Because I don't want him Michi firing. As he is sub Earth Power. Yeah, no way that's HP Fire. It's still not over yet, but there's no way sub Earth Power is HP Fire. It's Ice Beam Roost. I still U-turn here. Always. That's in range of Dark Pulse. Dark. Like, I'm fairly confident he's all out pummeling. But every bit of chip with U-turn is super, super, super important. Dracoing doesn't give me much. I have to Fire Blast, right? I guess I could Dark Pulse. But it won't do enough to Cobalion anyway. He's going to go Diancie and then pivot back into... what I'm thinking he'll do is he'll go Diancie and he'll pivot back into Cobalion. Because that doesn't stop... that stops my Scizor from roosting, right? Like, that's what he wants, I feel. And if I knock it out with Flamethrower, then that'll give Slowbro Calm Minds. So Slowbro might be able to just beat me with Scalds. Sacking Kyurem works too. Not like it made a difference there. that was one. This is one turn also that I did not want very much for me, but I'll get a Hydreigon now. I still feel like Cobalion's gonna beat me down. Yeah, I knew he has to double, but I still feel like I might also just lose to Scald. But at least if he all out pump, he's gonna Iron Head, right? I mean, either way I do my damage. That Dark Pulse was my play. Unfortunately, I don't get the same roll that I got last time, man. Ah! Come on, buddy. Damn, man. If I got the 30 roll again, I won. It's like I knew he had to double because he has to keep Scizor from recovering because that gives him odds of 2 L's. But they were close games though. The first guy just had the sets. The second dude, he gave me openings, and like if I got 2 30s, then I knocked it out with Bullet Punch, and it would come down to if I get Scald burnt by Mega Slowbro, which is, you know, a 30% chance. But otherwise, I'd be able to SD up and smack him. No, absolutely zero ground type. So Manectric is my man. I'm not a big fan of this Volt turn right now. Is my team playing? Playing Showdown, of course. I make this random team and I play Joey. Have fun, bro. I'm 0-2 currently, so don't worry. So he doesn't do much to my Scizor. Scizor sets up on Cobalion, Chestnut, beats Altaria, deals with Togekiss, can beat non-haze Tentacruel even if it gets burnt. Like, I have outs no matter what, and he also hates, he absolutely hates Z-Zap Cannon from my Mon. So I mean, I get a Volt Switch off here. So much damage. Getting Starmie. No. No. I'm clicking raw Zap Cannon. You cannot stop me. You cannot stop me. Regret. You should have stopped me. What's wrong with you guys? Come on, man. I have Mach Punch for Bisharp, so that should be fine. So I can afford to go Hippo here. Why'd you guys not stop me? Ice Beam was free. Sorry, I had to do that. I had to do that for myself, for personal reasons, man. Bro, is this double edge? That's clean. That's so clean. If it wasn't double edge, I'm up. Like, I knew I'd take 2 Hyper Voices because I know this Hippo spread enough, but that's so funny. This dude has a GOAT team, okay? This is the fire team. I want to be at 100% though, and then I can phase him out. I got up rocks because the more damage I get on Chandelure, the easier it is for Scizor to sweep. It's very easy for Scizor to clean up too, as is Mango's Chestnut. Bro, I don't know if he's Rocky Helmet or Belly Drum, but I'm phasing him the hell out. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Hippo took a hit anyway. As I get in King Bisharp. It's Earthquake time. I didn't really switch in well, like, oof. Main being healthy, I still don't have HP Ice for Altaria, so main's health isn't as necessary, and I can just Volt Switch. Hippo is still out of range of being 2 KO, which is cool. I actually don't have to Volt Switch here, I can Thunderbolt. The Altaria is healthy, but assuming his last move is non-recover, it doesn't appreciate Thunderbolts anyway. Yeah, Big Togekiss is gone. Nice, Earthquake is free. Chandelure can come out. It's faster than me if it's Scarf, but I'll take 1 hit and I can Volt Switch on it. Like, the reason I say Manectric's health doesn't matter is because it takes a hit from everything basically outside of Bisharp. I'm never going Scizor on this thing. I'm scared. I want to keep my Mach Punch for Bisharp. What if it's Agility Bisharp? That's not a thing. But yeah, Big Hippo comes out. Reveals the Roost. Ooh, okay, so we'll slack off once as he goes Chestnut. I can afford to go Scizor because he revealed that he's just Leech Seed. I'm assuming maybe a Drain Punch might come out. That did so much damage. If he does go for Drain Punch or anything, Starmie eats it. As he goes for Spike. And I'm just going to Gigavolt Havoc. As he protects. That's fine. It'll still die to Ice Beam either way. I just didn't want Chandelure coming in on the spin, and I didn't want Tentacruel coming in on the Ice Beam, because that would have OHKO'd with Analytic. But we'll take those. It's not really... I'm going to click Zap Cannon versus the Tentacruel. I'm going to click Rapid Spin first, and then I'm going to click Zap Cannon versus Tentacruel. Just so my Scizor doesn't have to take Spike. Hey. I mean, he'll get one layer. That's all I'm giving you, one layer. Yeah. Alright. Altaria cannot touch Scizor, so that's never a problem. Everything is looking in Bisharp range. Gives me Tentacruel, which is super important. And I can Volt Switch out into literally Hydreigon and beat everything that's not Altaria. And my Scizor beats that Altaria, so. Because he showed Agility, Roost, Dragon Pulse, and Hyper Voice. Yeah, Hydreigon doesn't care. And I have Mach Punch for that Bisharp, so at the end of the day. Big ult. Just U-turn here. I didn't take the Hyper Voice as well as I thought. How much did my +2 U-turn do to this thing? 47. Which means neutral does fine amount. that damage doesn't matter. I'm never 2 KO'd by all. This should knock you out if +2 did 47. So this should do like 20%. That's a really weak Chestnut. Trying to burn me? You got the bodies? You got them bodies? You don't got no flame body, ain't about it. Give me this and Mach Punch is free as well. I'm not saying free as in it actually does damage, but like as in there's no drawback of Chandelure coming in. I don't care about Altaria coming in because I have a Scizor which walls it indefinitely. I'm not being added. What you using? You'll find that at 3, bro. I'm good. Don't worry. Instead of X-Packs and just Scarf Hex everything. YD Pulse on Altaria. Hyper Voice. Sorry, I'm just trying to give some friendly advice. I don't think I can lose this game. I really don't. Not at this point anyway. As I just play at work and make teams on the fly. That's fine. I used to do that garbage too. Like I used to use some actual garbage. Like no, this at least looks like a team structure. I used to use some garbage. Yo, I know. I knew it'd be that. Anyway, I go in for a name. I Mach Punch twice and we win. I used to use some garbage, man. Oh, let me see. I might still have some of the builds. I legitimately might. Keep the great work, man. You and MV chimp. Made my night shifts go a lot better over the years. Happy to hear that. Good game, man. Thanks for giving me a win too. I definitely needed it. My self-esteem. Likewise. All right, guys. Well, not a big fan of the Volt turn right now. currently. That so the game 1 loss was clean because that dude has some wild sets. Okay, he has some wild sets. High jump kick Luke. Max Bedef, max HP, careful Araquanid. Calm Mind, Z Draco, Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire Lottie. That boy has some sets. Game 2, Dark Pulse roll played its part. I mean, obviously Ice Beam roll and Gligar also probably played a part too. Because no damage on my Starmie meant that he couldn't Iron Head me. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy it. Of course, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll probably hit you guys up with another video today. It's my sister's birthday tomorrow, so we're celebrating today with my family. So, we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. Stay tuned.